cares on Hot 91.9.
Welcome once again to Joanne van der Walt from the Sage Foundation. I always say, Joanne really comes dressed to kill here at Hot 91.9.
That's for sure.
I feel a bit underdressed this
It's
morning.
summer, people.
Yeah, we can see.
And also welcome to Melanie Tennant from Marang House. So welcome to Hot 91.9. It really is a pleasure to have you with us here today. Your establishment was founded in 1998. It's going to be about 20 years old.
Correct, next year.
20 years old. So Marang House was founded by the late Dr. Peter Ernst in 1998 and was created to provide medical care in a non-institutional environment for young chronically ill children from very disadvantaged backgrounds. They have the capacity to accommodate 12 children at any one time between the ages of 4 and 14 who suffer from chronic implications associated with the renal or liver failure, chronic diabetes, cardiac issues, and pulmonary disease. Tell us a bit, Joanne, as to why the Sage Foundation decided to fund Marang House.
Well, Lloyd, we support youth development programs, and Marang House ticks all the boxes for us because we also support not-for-profits that operate in the education, healthcare, enterprise development, and diversity space. So, like you said, it caters for disadvantaged youth with a strong focus on healthcare and education. But most importantly, we like this not-for-profit because it focuses on the children's education, and it ensures that they continue to get an education as well as maintain a sense of friendship and fun, and they're less impeded by their chronic illness. Many of these youngsters miss vital formative years of education whilst they're under the care of Marang House, and so Melanie tries to ensure that they continue to learn, continue to have fun, most importantly stay in a routine, and once they're done with their treatment they can make a easier transition back into the education system once they are well enough to do so.
Melanie, can you give us a bit of a background about Marang House and what does a typical day entail?
Okay, we are purely a donor-funded non-profit organisation. We provide a hygienic environment because these children come from very disadvantaged backgrounds. We offer 24-hour medical care for these children. We make sure that every day they attend their hospital visits as well as go to school every day and get the education they so desperately want and need. The kids come to us through the doctors and nurses from the Charlotte Makeke Academic Hospital, as well as the social workers who will go back and do a background check on their home environment, because hygiene is of utmost importance. There has to be running water, there has to be electricity. In every case, there's a chance that there might not be any parents. There might be a grandmother who cares for them. There could be other children at home who need to be cared for. So there's only one parent and can't get them to the hospital for their treatment or schooling. So as things would happen, they miss out on their education. And that's part of the healing.
What is the end goal, your end goal with these kids?
That they survive and end to have a productive life and sustain themselves after Marang House. So we not only educate them on their medication and how to administer it, but we also giving them time to play and get their confidence and go back into a normal environment and be a normal child.
Joe, what will the Sage Foundation grant be used for in this case?
So in this instance, it's going to be used for logistics and running costs of Marang House. There's obviously a big cost associated with transporting the kids to and from Charlotte Makeke. For listeners that don't know, and I didn't know this either until I was introduced to Marang House, there's actually a school at Charlotte Makeke on the which floor?
On the 9th floor, run by the GDE. Yes.
Yeah, which is awesome. And so while these kids are on dialysis 4 hours a day,
they go 3 times a week for 4 hours.
Yep.
They get in their education and they get in their hospital visits, and they actually, while they're at school, they're getting monitored, and if they get ill, they're on the premises. So education, we find, is an utmost thing to help them get through life.
Yeah, Melanie, this is it's quite a large grant of 85,000 rand. How will this grant benefit disadvantaged South Africans?
Well, you know, with their life-threatening diseases and their home environments, it sets them back a lot. So, and how do you have to empower them? So you empower them by giving them an education and teaching them. You teach the parents also. So we also offer that the parents can come and stay at the home with their children a week, every 3-4 months, so we can also train them and teach them that their children need an education, because if there's no funding, they can't get to school. So that's where we play an imperative part to make sure that they get that.
Joe, is there anything that you'd like to add in?
No, I'm really excited. You know, it's a small group of kids, 12 children, but I think that, you know, when you can't really put a price on making sure that they continue to live a normal, happy, stimulated life, interact with friends, and eventually enter back into mainstream. So I'm very excited, and I'm also happy because I was speaking to Melanie before we came into studio about the fact that there's great volunteer opportunities once again. So Sage gives our colleagues 5 days a year, and they'll be able to go in the afternoons and assist with homework programs, etc. So we can do meaningful volunteering, not just painting fences, and that makes me very happy.
Hot Cares and the Sage Foundation find Marang House a worthy recipient of our 85,000 Rand grant today.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Well done. That's beautiful. Sure.
I'd just like to say, on behalf of the directors, the staff and the children, thank you for making this possible and looking after South Africa's chronically ill children.
Well, you're very, very
Wonderful.
welcome. And
Thank
I
you.
say this every week. This wouldn't be possible without Joanne and the Sage Foundation. Thank you for the amazing work you do, making a meaningful difference in the lives of those around us.
Thank you.
If you would like to be a part of Hot Cares, all you have to do is send us an email to hotcares@hot919.co.za.
There we go. And we're going to be doing it again on Thursday.
We
Is
are
that correct?
indeed.
Sure.
Yes.
Incredible.
Still got to find our worthy winner.
Yeah, we still got to do that. We still
Today,
gotta do
today.
that. Yeah, we'll do that. Also, go and check out maranghouse.org for more information as well. I tell you, it's gut-wrenching stuff. So carry on doing the beautiful work that you're doing.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the Sage Foundation and 91.9 Cares.
You're very welcome.
Thank
you.
you.
Hot Cares on Hot 91.9.